Hey guys, happy Thursday. So Thursday is again kind of our longer conditioning workouts. It's a workout where you can kind of bring a friend, bring a family member, just try to expose them to our gym. So we really appreciate you in the future doing that. So what happens Thursday, to this Thursday, we're gonna have our kettlebell. And then we're gonna get very, very intimate with our kettlebell because we got a lot of stuff to do with the kettlebell. The first thing we'll do is the kettlebell deadlift. And you wanna keep the kettlebell on the outside of your body, just because you gotta go each side. So here, stand up, keep the weight right in the middle of the foot, get soft with the knees, pitch the hips back, and then drop down. Is this just not a stand down and stand up? Because that looks like a squat, right? A deadlift, we pitch the chest forward, and then we stand up. Looks a little bit different, right? One looks like you're sitting down and standing up out the chair. The other one looks like you're trying to open and close the door, all right? So once we get done with 12, we just keep the kettlebell in one hand and we walk 50 feet. You guys can dance with it if you want to, all right? And so that happens. And then once you guys get done, you do the same thing on the other side, all right? 12, and then walk 50 feet. Good. And then walk 50 feet. Once that happens, we got this kettlebell clean, right? So the kettlebell clean, it's kind of a low swing. And to this position here, where the kettlebell kind of sits across your forearm, your bicep, and your elbows attached to your ribs. What it's not that, where your elbows kind of go out, and then a weight kind of comes here. So again, there's kind of that position there. Once you guys get done with that number of reps, you guys will just take a nice walk in this front rack position, come back, and then you guys to do the other side. It's kettlebell clean, nice and easy. And shit. And then you guys to take a walk, all right? Once we get done with that clean, we'll have kettlebell snatches. Once we get done with that, kettlebell snatch is all the way up, back down, all the way up, set number, and then you guys will just walk with the arms overhead. And then you guessed it, when you get back from that one, switch to the other side. It's up, down, up. Once you get done with that number, kind of walk overhead. Before we get to the kettlebell snatch, what I did miss is the kettlebell swing. All right, so you guys have that right before you do the kettlebell snatch. And once you guys get done with that whole complex, you'll just run. And then you'll come back, you'll do it again. This is an AMRAP, so just kind of work through the list for the requisite amount of time. Part 2 of Thursday, it's some more kettlebell snatches, but it's one move. It's kettlebell snatches, which is this move that I demonstrated earlier. It's sled pushes, and then it's also a Turkish Get Up, all right? And so a Turkish Get Up is just kind of this situation with the kettlebell you guys have, and it's like a multi-step process of getting from your back to on your feet, all right? Some people might just are able to choose the weight that's light enough where they can just kind of like stand up, right? If you are that person, like, okay, cool, but then that kind of like misses the benefit of the movement, okay? The benefit of the movement is to kind of like have your body move in all sorts of planes, you know, and just kind of get a lot of working coordination with this. So simply put, whatever foot is on the ground, that's the side of the weight is going to be in your hand. So my right foot's on the ground, the weight's in my right hand. I lean all the way back. I press up first, hand out to a 45. First order of business is to get from my back to my non-working forearm. Boom. First order of business. Now, I want to place my hand on the ground. Second order of business is get my hips that's on the ground as high as possible. Third order of business is take my foot out in front, send it to back, find myself in this lunge. Then I just come up, right? Pause here, I stand up. And then I go back the same way that I came. So I step back, I come down, keep the hips high, swing the foot forward, and then I lay back. And then we want to go the other side. Left foot on the ground. Up, first order of business, get to my right forearm. Second order of business, get my right hip or my hip on the ground as high as possible. third order of business with the space I created, swing my foot back, drop to my knee, take a lunge, take a step, reverse course, boom. And this arm, the working side, stays straight the entire time. You don't want to have bent arms because it becomes really, really tricky. All right, swing through and then back down. So that's your Turkish Get Up. All right, so that's Thursday. Have fun, go get it.